Shave Superman then. Make him bald.
Shave Superman. Like, Jay, what do you think of Lex Luthor having hair?
By the way, it's recording.
Can I just be swearing in porn?
Alright guys, we're gonna air in 1.
You're not doing it.
3, 2, 1, action!
No.
No, I don't like this. Hold on, my mom's calling me.
Hi, Mom!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Casper cleaning his glasses. What a wonderful way to start off.
It's a wonderful way to start off because
Who missed
now I
me?
can actually see everyone. Actually, it's so much better. How was your summer?
Anyway, it was eventful and boring.
What did you do?
I stayed in the country. I went to Ilmacoin a lot. That's a local reference. Just a shout out to Simon. Anyway,
Why Umakwain?
water park. It's really nice.
The Dreamland.
Yes.
Do you go to that black slide? That like the entrance is from the rock.
Yes.
It's scary.
You're scary.
I am.
Anyway, enough about our holidays. I'm sure everyone missed me. Just me, not him. Oh, we had so much to talk about.
No,
so
actually,
many movies.
no, like-
No. Let's get into movies. I don't like your life.
I was gonna say that, but okay. Okay, no.
No.
Basically, we need to talk about everything we watched since our last episode, which was like 2 years ago. This movie.
First movie. Let's go all the way back to Captain America. The first one I can remember.
I
know you
was
didn't watch it.
thinking Gone with the Wind, but okay.
Okay, let's go all the way back to Gone with the Wind. It was pretty breezy. that
He
movie.
didn't give a crap. Anyway.
Anyway, I was wrong about Captain America. I need to clarify this. I know you didn't watch it.
What did you think about it?
I
before?
thought it was going to be terrible.
It is terrible.
It wasn't.
The whole idea
Second.
of Captain America is terrible.
He's a boring character.
He's a boring character in a
I will
boring
admit.
movie.
I will admit he's a boring character. However, the movie was not bad
Why?
because it wasn't the first movie.
What was so good about it?
I'm trying to remember plot
What was
details.
what was
I
not
don't
so
know.
bad about it?
They had more of a focus on all the Shield characters and such, and they have more redeeming qualities.
Like
Also,
what?
they showed because they're human.
Like they had cleaner shoes.
They're all human characters. It was better than the first one. The first one was like a History Channel exhibit, which was really boring.
I haven't seen any.
Don't watch the first one. Just skip it.
I really don't like any of those.
What, comic book movies?
I like Spider-Man. Which
If
was
you
a
don't like
great
comic
movie.
book movies, now is not a good era to live in. Everything is a comic book.
Exactly,
adaptation.
because everything, no one can come up with an original idea. It has
Because
to be a
original
comic book.
ideas, didn't used to be like that. Back in the day, it used to be sequels were like the devil, because they were scared to let down people. Now letting down people is like their drug. Like, oh, how can I disappoint people today? It's like what Michael Bay wakes up every morning, brushes his teeth, and thinks about ways to disappoint people.
No, but like, no, you don't understand. Like, I mean, the whole idea of having non-original films. Like, okay, here I am walking down the street. Oh, look, it's a store. Oh, look, it's a comic book. Oh, let's make a movie out of it. Wait, we probably had like a 50s series about it. We probably had games written about it. Hell, we probably even made a movie about it. Let's do it again.
Yeah,
Just with a little bit more flashy explosions.
Original IP is not like a thing anymore. Even like in every industry, in the games, even music, they're sampling each other. No one likes original crap.
Why? No, because people don't think anymore.
People like nostalgia.
Yeah.
Thanks for ruining our light.
What the flying
Jesus.
I'll beep that. I haven't seen it, so I won't have a comment, but I don't like it. I don't like the idea of it.
It
so
was better.
I will
No,
give you the
I
benefit
watched-
of trusting you.
I
always trust you,
watched
you
the
never
trailer and I
disappointed
thought
me.
it was like explosion, blah blah. It was actually not bad. The movie was better than what they showed in the trailer.
No, you know what was great? X-Men was great.
X-Men was amazing.
It was the best
They
thing
saved
ever.
everything.
People invite people for X-Men and then they ditch them, but it's a great movie. It's a fantastic
they
movie.
genuinely saved that movie.
It's
like-
really good. Like,
No spoilers, but wow.
spoilers, I don't
No,
care.
no,
No, like,
okay.
you know how you look at the poster and you think it's another Wolverine movie? Well, it wasn't, and it was the first time it was a Jennifer Lawrence movie, and it's the first time that
We
I actually
we
loved
liked Jennifer Lawrence for once. 'Cause
Like,
she was an
she looks
empowering
great
character.
in blue.
It was legitimately the first good X-Men. Even though I've watched them all and I want
It
to like
wasn't
them.
really the first good X-Men, because the very first X-Men was, in my opinion, the second best right now.
Yeah, no, but if you go back and watch it, it doesn't hold up. Also, if you look at Hugh Jackman, he didn't hold up.
He was.
He's gotten, like, age has done well for him.
No, not age, steroids.
Steroids have done well for him. Also, shaving.
Shout
Shaving
out
has
to
done
Jay.
really well for him.
Steroid man.
No, it was good.
It was very good, and
It's my
the good
movie
thing
of the year
is
so far.
the good thing is no spoilers, but the amount of things
happening.
That can happen now.
It's set up a lot.
It opened like the biggest, like they just wrecked Chinese wall.
You ever
and it's
watch,
like
like-
open, ideas can flow.
It's like if you ever watch a franchise and you're like, I really wish they didn't do that. Like that was the worst thing they could have done for the franchise. Well, X-Men found a way to erase their problems. So kudos to the director. Was it Bryan Singer?
Yeah.
Kudos to him. He
How
saved
much?
it.
Although I will not be surprised if they'll sit on their laurels.
Laurels.
There you go. And
Good.
the next one is absolutely bizarre.
No, it might be. It's Apocalypse. I love Apocalypse. Anyway,
We missed that.
I didn't. I went back and watched it again
I
just to
gave
see.
you a link.
No, I even went
I
back to
linked
the.
you like 2 days
I
later.
went back to the cinema. Logan took me off cold. I love you, Logan. And then we stayed to the end. Even the cleaners were watching. I was like, get out. I want to make the cinema ready.
Were you guys like the only ones?
Yeah, because everyone else left. People that go to Vox Gold don't care about Marvel. Anyway, that was that. I feel like we skipped Godzilla. Godzilla had a
Was
lot
terrible.
of Godzilla. It was technically bad, but untechnically it had Godzilla, so it was the best movie ever.
No, Godzilla was great. You know what wasn't great? Godzilla's atomic breath.
It was great.
No, the
was
whole
fire.
idea. No, the idea that it's there is great.
It was so good. When
Like,
his
if you
tail
look
went
at-
blue, when his tail went blue, you can't tell me you didn't jump on your seat and go like, "It's happening."
We all rose.
It was beautiful. Wonderful.
No, but what I wanna show now, we're gonna show it now,
Oh, we're showing
is
things.
the 95 Godzilla versus
98.
95. Still the Jap one.
Oh, okay.
95 Godzilla's fire thing versus this Godzilla's fire. Just watch it now. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Harry Potter versus Godzilla.
Harry
It's like
Potter.
as if Harry Potter just parked in Godzilla's
They're
throat
going
and
for
just
that
went all
more
with
realistic
Guardian.
approach. Now that visual effects are up to
It
date.
wasn't realistic. It looked like a blue
The
milk that
energy
would
beam
splatters
is like a
everywhere.
Pokemon attack. It doesn't look good. If imagine like your super like VFX Godzilla, he looks so great by the way, and then he just shoots out a beam of. It doesn't work. Laser beams aren't realistic. Breathing out like a molten spew is more realistic.
No, but it looked like he's vomiting some blue.
It was wonderful.
The guy vomited in the other guy's mouth.
That was wonderful.
That was not wonderful.
That was the best scene ever.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Godzilla just
No, the
didn't
best scene
care.
was when he wrecked him with his tail.
I was waiting. That was like Godzilla's like adventure to
Of
like.
not giving a.
It's just he didn't care. He was looking for things to care about. He's like, nah, it's not over here. It's not over there. And he went home.
Guy went for a nap later. He's
But
like,
then, if you break it down and pretend Godzilla wasn't in there, let's just mask the fact that it's not Godzilla. That movie was not very good. They at the beginning was nice, the start, and then the end was nice because the fighting. But the whole middle bit with what's his name, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah, that's the guy. I was just thinking that he was
Not so
He
good.
could not try to be more emotional.
Yeah, he's just like I can
It's like,
use bombs.
I see my wife. I see my son. My father died. Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Nuclear bomb.
If it was more focused on Bryan Cranston and Ken Watanabe, like those two, they were just like token characters.
No, they were the marketing of this
They
movie.
were just the marketing. It's like, oh, Ken Watanabe was sitting in the back with like on his pen and notepad, just like, no guys, you shouldn't do that. Okay, and just go back to
also,
writing.
what's her face? Juliette Binoche. I've never seen a film with her that she lasted the whole 3 minutes.
She's just there.
It's like,
What
there,
was her
happy,
purpose?
happy birthday. Okay, I died.
What was her purpose?
Her purpose was to make the premise of this movie go haywire.
Purpose.
Like, she died. She needed to die. She was that.
That's her job.
Yeah,
or that
she was the victim of
supplementary
this movie.
the supplementary girl that was like Ken Watanabe's assistant.
She pissed me off.
What was her purpose?
To piss
She's
me off.
just
That
like-
was her purpose. to
She's
piss
like
me
the
off.
moon to Ken Watanabe's Earth. She's just orbiting him. Like, why are you there?
We need to use Gojira. But then we have to like. She was so like.
Also,
Like, take your.
everyone just saw like monsters rise from the ocean, and everyone's like, "Oh, what's happening? Let them fight." Okay.
No, but you know
That's
also.
the movie.
But you know also when Godzilla gets up and
Yeah.
he's heading for the ocean and everyone's like, oh, and then there's that moon woman.
Yes.
She's like,
What was the
it's
purpose?
like, what's the
It-
point? There is no point.
Like he got up and everyone's like, "He's a hero." Why is he a hero? What's his motivation? He came just to slap some people's
How
faces.
much do you want to bet
and
that he
leave?
stepped on a few people while he's walking?
When he
out?
got up, he must have killed at least 100 people, just by standing up.
Godzilla's hero.
He's the hero. No, Notice they cut him standing up because he probably would have killed 50 people because they were all next to him.
They're all American, so.
It didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
It was just really, really cool to watch, like Pacific Rim.
I don't know. I haven't seen Pacific Rim.
You're not. How are you a man? You have to watch robots
You don't want
fighting
me to answer that
aliens. Robots fighting monsters. That's like it puts hair on your chest. Punch. All they do is pick up the monsters and throw them in the damn ocean.
Pacific Ocean?
Yeah, that's all they do. It's
That's
like,
right.
hey, the monsters are coming from the ocean.
Nah.
Oh, they're coming back.
You want to ask a question?
Question.
Yeah, do we have a question of the day?
We'll do question of the day.
Yeah, because I want to answer
let's-
something.
let's-
I wanna,
let's cut and show question.
I want to yeah, there you go.
question. Okay. An oddly relevant Harry Potter.
See how I knew that dude Harry Potter would
You're
be
so
coming up? There's a
psychic.
Harry Potter and a Godzilla
Can
mouth. doing
Godzilla
that.
be the best Harry Potter?
Yeah, with that
The boy
smell
who
coming
lived-
out of his mouth.
I know.
absolutely.
I'm just imagining Voldemort fighting Godzilla, and he just casted a spell on him, and Godzilla's like, eh.
Which Harry
Vomits
Potter?
into his mouth.
For me, I'm not a huge Potter fan, but my favorite book and my favorite movie was Half-Blood Prince, actually.
Chamber of Secrets.
That was scary.
that was the best one.
That didn't let me sleep. Those
it had the
spiders.
proper.
And no, actually, no, the whole basilisk idea. The whole idea.
If you look at it, you
uh,
die.
yeah,
It was-
no. It gave me creeps.
No,
that
what
he's
upset me
like,
was
that
it-
he needs to look people in the eye. You know.
You have a monster that if it looks at you, it kills you, and no one in that movie died. Everyone just kept like looking at it through things. They got so lucky. It's like was everyone turning the corner like?
Still, there's something about eyes that freaks me out. But okay.
If you take a selfie with a basilisk, do you think you get frozen as well?
probably.
Someone should test this.
Half-Blood Prince, absolutely. Why? Because first of all, Malfoy's suit.
Half-Blood Prince was actually pretty good.
Malfoy had the best suit in this. I'm a suit person. When I see a suit, I get into this
Okay,
weird.
spoiler alert: Dumbledore dies. Darth Vader's Luke's father. Bruce Willis was dead the whole time. What else?
Whoa!
Anyway.
Come on!
Anyway.
You can't do that.
I'll burst into Game of Thrones once.
Tommy
next
Wiseau
week.
dies as well, by the way. He shoots himself in the face.
Hi, Mara. I did not hit her. I did not.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up?
I have a problem with Lisa. She said that I hit her.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi,
I'm
Mark.
just thinking. Oh.
Watch The Room. It's
The Room is.
Anyway.
Shout out to Greg White who made us watch this movie. We loved it. Like, it created a whole era. The Deathly Hollow.
Harry Potter had like an arc of starting off good, it went bad in the middle, and it came back.
Deathly Hollow is the last one, right?
Deathly Hollow was two-parter.
The two movies, right?
Yeah.
I did not like it. The only thing I liked about it is how J.K. or the director really showed that J.K. screwed up by putting Harry and Ginny and Ron and Hermione because he really wanted. He even showed this whole relationship between Harry and Hermione.
Whoops.
That what the hell? That they should be together. Even J.K. I think after watching this movie, she actually gave an interview saying that she actually wanted to put Harry and Hermione
but
together.
they
So-
had like the kind of bro kind of thing going on.
Oh, bros and sisters. That's there's no such thing as. There is no such thing as a friendship between a guy and a girl. There can be, but it eventually.
They were so bro like.
I don't care,
They-
bro. Sis.
By the end, they were fist bumping each other.
I don't
practically.
care. A guy and a girl who don't have the same parents can
No, but there was that whole
break.
there was that whole forced chemistry
Things.
thing with Hermione and Ron the whole time.
No, there
The
wasn't.
forced is like, hey, look.
She
they're
had
supposed
the
to
guy
be-
had dirt on his nose, and she pointed it out in part one. You
Yeah.
have dirt on your nose, by the way.
It's like meant to be.
That's like how I get all the girls. I tell them that I have.
I
dirt
don't
on their
really think
nose.
J.K. Rowling's a great director.
She's not a
Author.
She had a good idea.
She tried to be all cool and edgy by making them age, and then she's like, who to kill off, and she put a bunch of names in like a raffle bowl, and she just pulled them out and said, after the battle, all these people's corpses were on the floor. That was how she killed them. Did you read the last book?
I read all of them.
At the end, it was just like, this person's corpse was there, this person's corpse was there. I'm like, okay.
Too bad.
There was no emotional impact from their death. It was all characters I liked-ish, but they were just like, oh, dead on the floor. I guess so. That's not how you do it.
I think we're running out of time. You want to talk about E3, right?
I always want to talk about E3.
Talk about E3.
Because it was it featured my star Jeff Keighley.
Oh, Jeff
and
Keighley.
all of his wonder. And he did, I think he was for the Nintendo press conference, he was there.
You know, I just realized I had this on me the entire time.
Dude, you're trying to feel comfortable. That would be my dream, meeting Jeff Keighley.
Why?
And telling him...
He really doesn't look like a person who would even be anything.
I want to share a bag of Doritos with Jeff Keighley.
What were you excited about in E3? I'm going to ask you questions because I don't have no idea.
You don't have no idea?
I know that FIFA 15 is going to be
There's
wicked.
always a new FIFA.
FIFA?
There's always a new FIFA.
FIFA.
15.
No, but FIFA 15 on PS4, and our friend Jay has a PS4 now.
Yeah,
so awesome. It's going to be great. Like, it looks so real.
It's a year of sequels. I don't think there was a whole lot of original stuff announced. Everything's just sequels. I told you the sequel thing
So
applies
it's a dry
to games.
year?
No, it's not dry. It's just like they announced they're working on a new Mass Effect thing. They didn't say what. And the only new stuff was like Destiny, but they announced that 2 years ago. It's just sequel. That's it. Battlefield 20 and
you know what?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly. Talking about these war games, I really miss going back to the 1940s for Second World War. Like I get it
done
that
it since World at War.
yeah, they haven't exactly. It was a good game, but like with the whole new engine and graphics and new consoles, it could have been a hit.
The new Battlefield isn't. It's kind of new. I gotta give them credit. At least it's like Payday. It's in a city.
No, I'm not saying
Not
that they're
robbing
bad
and stuff,
games. They're good games, and I enjoy playing them. It's just that I really miss getting a an MP40.
It's kind of
that's,
it's tried and tested already. I want them to try something new.
But they've been trying and testing the new ones for ages.
It's boring. No, I want them to do something way out of the box.
Like Call of Duty from
Like
Middle
Civil
Ages.
War or something like that.
Middle Ages.
That would be something fun, innovative.
Call of
for
Duty.
them at least.
Like
Their
upgrade
engine-
your bow to have it as
Have a
small
scope
ra-
silencer.
No, that would actually be cool.
Or like there was Far Cry 4 as well. Like immediately you can tell. You see the trailer and you're like, I'm not surprised. It's just another thing. Like it's not bad. It's just it's nothing new to excite. Like Watch Dogs was like I think 2 E3s ago, and it was like it got you amped and you're like, oh, this is something new, but you're still like when it came out it was disappointing. I'll be honest. It was highly disappointing.
What about UFC?
UFC.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. What do they do? They had like a big thing about Bruce Lee. And like the whole
he's
demo
in. Yeah,
was Bruce Lee fighting someone and like kicking him. I'm like, okay.
No, the graphics
cool.
for UFC
I
though
love
are,
Bruce Lee.
I hate the game. I hate the idea
It's
of
pretty.
it, but it's so good.
I love Bruce Lee, but
the graphics
just,
of this game.
It's not
Like,
a
just
sales
the graphics of PS4 are blowing
The
my
graphics
mind.
of everything is blowing my mind. Everything looks fantastic.
Yeah.
It's gonna look better and better.
Fantastic.
But when it comes out, it won't look as good. The same with Watch Dogs.
I'm sorry, I can't just beat this guy up. And her.
This juice box. Anyway,
Is there anything else we want to talk
it's not all
about?
about graphics.
We're done, right?
I guess we're done for now.
We're done because we'll be back. This is just the first episode. This is our short recap.
There's
We
a lot
are
we're missing.
thinking about introducing new things to episode 2. I swear to God!
Hurry up, car's almost full.
Juice box! Get out! Sit. So we'll be back next week with new things. It'll be more funnier because today we're just recapping.
More funny.
Oh, we got people doing
Whatever.
people doing stuff.
It's such
So
a crowded affair.
so sign off, yeah. So last sign off
Sign
with this
off. There's
theme
a lot of
because
movies
next
we
week
missed.
there'll be a new theme. So
New theme. We have something big expected.
Ennis is
You'll
gonna
find
wear
out
a
why-
transparent shirt.
You'll find out why we were gone so long. We were trying to get funding for a special project, but it didn't go through.
Really?
It fell through the works.
Oh yeah.
You'll find out a lot about that.
I will find out because I don't know.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was exciting. He
So-
started it, but he doesn't know.
You wanna
What
do
is
this
that?
hard thing with me?
I think okay.
Okay.
It's kind of funny, heart like mine.